Hi, welcome to Business in View. I'm Denise Nichols. Thanks so much for joining me on yet another program. Business in View is here for you. Those of you who want to get in business, we're here to share our insights, give you information from our years in business. And at this moment, I want to thank all those people who've been part of the show thus far. Last week, we had Michael Husbands from Global Tutoring Hub, and that was informative. I really appreciate the information he gave as it relates to education and how we all have the ability and the capability to learn. We just respond to different stimuli, we learn in different ways. And so I just want to say thanks to all you viewers and to all those people who've been part of Business in View. Today we want to talk a little bit about business ethics. How do we operate with a conscience within a business environment where we're not just here to take and to get profit, but how do we operate with that moral compass that guides us so that we help every stakeholder and we answer to all and everyone who are responsible for. So there are business laws that govern us. There's also the bylaws of the particular entity. There are things that we operate with our operating manual, and so on and so forth. So we must understand that as individuals, we have a responsibility to each other and to people at large to operate with a level of excellence. So today, I just want to read a little bit from this same book I told you about business, government, and society because it is so filled with information. I wish you all had access to it, but I'll read a little bit from page 180, which define business ethics. It says, ethics is the study of what is good and evil, right and wrong, just and unjust. Business ethics, therefore, is the study of good and evil, right and wrong, just and unjust actions in business. We must understand that we have a responsibility to operate with that level of care and concern and not just looking at the dollar sign. So I'm speaking to us all as entrepreneurs and potential entrepreneurs. When you're operating with that level of excellence, the excellence that you're talking about should also be excellence in your behavior, in how you respond to people, and how it is that you're not just there to get the almighty dollar. When I look at this book, I saw how there was so much happening back in the early days, and there's nothing new under the sun. So the things are still the same. But today I want to implore you that to operate with excellence, and so too you can receive that prosperity. You may go on for a little while being unethical, but it only lasts for a little bit. I just want to share a little quick part too also about the book, which talks about business and ethical variations in culture. Because you might say what is good for one culture and seem to be wrong in one is right in another. And it says there, ethical values differ among nations as historical experiences have interacted with philosophies and religions to create diverging cultural values and laws. Where differences exist, are some cultures correct about proper business ethics and others wrong? There are two ways to answer this question. The school of ethical universalism holds that in terms of biological and psychological needs, human nature is everywhere the same. We are not that dissimilar. So you may say, in my culture we do this. Some people say, in my culture we take bribes. That is not a cultural difference. That's not a cultural identification of who you are. That is being unethical. So do not have these gray lines and not understanding where you are at. So today I just want to remind you, in business, be ethical. Those of you planning to start a business, looking to be in business, go right within you. Look for that moral compass. Operate from a place of honesty, operate from a place of due care and attention, operate with excellence, and know that in business, when you operate ethically, the seed you sow, you will reap the harvest. So today, thank you so much for joining Business in View. Share the video. God bless you. Shalom.